As the Biden administration struggles to deal with an unprecedented spike in migration at the border before Title 42 expires, the head of the U.S. Border Patrol has issued a memo authorizing the release of illegal immigrants into the country without court dates in cases where officers are overburdened. According to the memo, if CBP experiences overcrowding, migrants may be permitted into the nation on parole, a procedure normally saved for urgent humanitarian reasons or significant public benefit, if necessary. The practice is described in the letter as parole with conditions because migrants must schedule a meeting with Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, or ask for a notice to appear via mail. An alien registration number and a court date are not given to migrants who are swiftly let into the nation under a parole release. If a sector's capacity exceeds 125%, agents catch 7,000 people per day for a period of 72 hours, or the average amount of time spent in detention exceeds 60 hours, the use of parole is authorized. Since Monday, agents have encountered more than 10,000 migrants each day, and there are no indicators that this is going to slow down as Title 42 is about to expire, which is anticipated to bring an even larger surge. The document mentioned the massive numbers of clients agents are dealing with. Over 8,750 encounters per day have been averaged by USBP over the last 7 days. The greatest month of the 2019 surge, May 2019, saw an average daily interaction count of 4,284, which is more than doubled here. This situation necessitates immediate action, even with a sizable troop presence along the SWB, a sizable detention capacity, and interagency resources supporting the attempt, according to the memo. The public health order has been utilized since March 2020 to remove over 2 million migrants owing to the COVID-19 outbreak. The Biden administration has informed migrants that even when the ban is lifted, there will still be stricter penalties until Title 8. Title 8 does not apply to parole. Critics claim that the use of parole to let thousands of migrants in is illegal and that it should not be done so. The Biden administration was successfully sued in March by the state of Florida to stop a similar policy called Parole Plus ATD. Fox Digital reported on Thursday that Florida filed a lawsuit this week on the most recent proposal to release migrants into the interior of the United States, claiming that it is materially identical to the policy that the federal court had enjoined. Florida seeks a temporary restraining order to preserve the status quo until the parties can brief motions for a preliminary injunction or to postpone the effective date of the new policy, according to the lawsuit. If allowed unchecked, the Biden administration's behavior makes a mockery of our legal system and our Constitution. The judge stated that it appears the Biden administration is preparing to flout the court's ruling and gave the administration until Thursday at 4 p.m. to reply to the request for a temporary restraining order. This week, a DHS representative asserted that the releases are comparable to those carried out by previous administrations. U.S. Border Patrol sectors may consider releasing certain migrants who have undergone strict national security and public safety vetting to continue their immigration processes, a spokesperson said. This is in line with what Republican and Democratic administrations alike have done in the past to protect the safety and security of Border Patrol agents and migrants in the event of severe overcrowding conditions. To shorten the time that migrants are detained, this may involve processing them for parole. Each parole request will be evaluated on a case-by-case basis, and those who are granted parole will have to report to Immigration and Customs Enforcement and go through removal proceedings in immigration court. Individuals may be placed into an alternatives to detention program to guarantee compliance, if considered appropriate. The spokeswoman claimed that by using parole in a targeted manner, Border Patrol will be able to concentrate its resources most efficiently on processing and expelling illegal immigrants as soon as possible. While everything is going on, DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas has persisted in his argument that migrants are being misled if they think they will be let into the United States and not sent back. Smugglers don't care about people, only about the money. They don't give a damn about you or how you're doing. Don't fall for their lies, he advised the migrants. If and when you arrive in the United States, do not risk your life and your savings only to be expelled.